This is Liberty Online TV powered by Orange Sierra Leone.
Orange.
You are watching Liberty Online TV.
To a brand new episode of One on One. This episode today get for be intense, it get for be different, it get for be open, it get for be deep. So get ready because we're going to talk about certain language them where you might not comfortable with. Because we can't talk about FGM. Yes, FGM, where then they call Bondo. And they can't talk to somebody when a very strong advocate, somebody who don't spend most of years, then the advocate say the Bondo practice for day, but now the initiation aspect when they cut the clitoris come out, now say enough for day. So inside this conversation, we're going to forget strong words them, we're going to forget sensitive words them, what would they talk about? Because we want to trace the roots who say the Bondo practice come out. So I can't talk to Wugia to Nenetue. We go can't tell we the effects of cutting woman in clitoris to the sexual pleasure where woman can get, and also the societal aspect, all the myths them we surround Bondo. Thanks for honing the lights from all the way from Putlocker for Kamla this edition of One on One. And this now a conversation they can get we very close to your heart. You don't get into this space for a very long time. But again, a conversation where not everybody can want for talk about because of the myth, because of the societal and cultural things them perception we surround them. And today we can't talk about FGM. We can't talk about Bondo. We can't talk about the cutting aspects of her. And before we can talk about all of these things, let me trace the roots. You don't get into this space for a very long time. Don't they advocate for them? Let me trace the roots who say all of these comments. Okay.
Yeah, thank you very much, Khadija, for giving me the platform. And because I don't watch Una TV, and a lot of people they follow Una, they do very big job.
Thank you.
And so I know say today a lot of people go follow within the happen here. My own campaign as an activist for end FGM starts from my own personal experience.
It happens.
Just like they can do other girl picking them. Then they send you for go holiday. But my own can happen say, my mama die. When my mama die 10 days, me and my sister then I then send we for holiday. Now during the very day where we arrive, now that they didn't join we Bondo. And you can imagine where somebody in mama die, especially picking, you get family, community, they come around them for deal with them, for sympathize them, for encourage them. But for we, it turned out say, now the same way they choose for put we through this entire pain, you know.
Why you call them pain? What's happening?
One, you they think about somebody lost his mama, that you don't get that kind of gap where nobody no able to feel in life, and we not picking them. We papa been gets other woman them. And two, because from waiting I go to where then cut me, 30 day I get that experience. So na pain I they talk about. And we come holiday. Then call me big sister. Say we auntie they call him for let go plant some because it's a big plant. You know again. Then call the second one, say for go get water. You know again. Then come for me. And I get me small sister and me cousin when at the same age. So they all follow me. They no gree left who side and put me for sit down. A stranger there. Then I they go, I just go boss pam. Plenty women. I'm like, now what's in they happen? By the time they marry, no, they don't pull me off my foot. They don't undress me. So I dey fet because my mama be always they say, not allow let anybody pull your drawers by you. If anybody touch you private part, can't tell me. So then they don't always then in my mind. I was 11. And even when I see me period, na me papa I get for talk to. Because now that's me mama been don't make her know. So when they want for undress me, I fet, like I dey say, mama say they not for do this, nobody not for, But me mama don't die now. So as I dey cry, me small sister them back they cry. We don't know waiting and they go do it. But for me, now for just pull me doors and not be one, because now that then don't advise me. But when they carry me go now in a dark room, the first where they felt, I feel somebody sit on my chest, age 11. You no need for sit on me because when I get drink. But then I feel this hand under me. By the time you dey marry, they don't cut me clitoris. Are they Allah, nobody know the. Then sister are they Allah still the fat, then put pieces in my mouth. By the time they make I don't go off a faint. So when I can't to, I dey now with my sister, then the big one there. And then the small one then. So even when they say me struggle a faint, they not still spare me small sister and me cousin. Then still make sure say then cut them. So from that time I begin develop hatredness about this. I see cruelty. You see, Combra, where is see picking faint. All man they fight for try for saving life. But yet still, then still go ahead for cut the small one then. And my big sister, he been get heart complaint. He been get whole 9 hearts. Then 9 first then put. So as he make where the Allah he can faint, they not care about that. Waiting on care about is respect for culture. So for me, from that moment, the mommy way put me, now me make it left for put bondo.
Yes, you do.
Because any meeting where they call us, I see and so they tell, hey, this 9 they caught speaking there. 9 go pull me clitoris for me. Well, we they call and pa with him the language. 9 kono whether academy. 9 caught me clitoris. So it begin shame for go meeting. When they call and they say, do you Abdul in picking they down they na picking way on training. But not to be about on training, I be about the pain. And a day, then take we 2 weeks. We not well better. 9 then say we don't graduate. And not be even get urge for wear new clothes. Now the old clothes so I get a well, I know I wear nothing. I come out, I go with the wound. I know well. When I reach at the scratch, because you know where wound they well, they scratch. Then my vagina swell. Tough don't settle there. When I tell them, say I they scratch, then they tell me no more, say go put pan the shade lamp, the pieces and put. You know, so they get an infection for me. So for 3 months, fortunately, my uncle na be a doctor, na late now. So my papa end up for take me to her. Because I go show me papa. I know able to sit down properly. When I go school, I know they play. I begin with door and me an active person. So I begin with door. My uncle ask me, papa explain what happened. My uncle say, Komane, I wish you been for don't tell me. You not been for carry the wire to that place there. Even though he was also a traditional person, but medically he be know the implications. But then we don't care we go now.
Is it so that you will experience some offensive smell from your vagina?
When them put me. Oh yes. Because I tell you same, my vagina swell. Then get for go pull the tough for me. And not to be just me, my sisters. All man, but maybe worse. And say accommodate for work accommodate quick a faint. Because I don't lose so much blood. And I don't make picking and they die. Because you lost blood, they know they take you for let them go give you blood back.
People that will believe in this practice, okay, then they say, now exaggeration, only the activists think he make. Nobody know they bleed if they cut, if clitoris come out. And they also, they say, only they make them fearful, say, then they use penef then they use blade, then they use for scatter the pikin foot and cut that part the way they want.
I know say then self we can talk that, then they talk another, but they no say the truth remains. No, I know they even call a penef because them penef then can clean. You get then crude knife when a country knife. Na in so way then they use. Na in them use for me. Na in them use for my sister. The same knife. So you begin to imagine, apart from waiting the pain safe, if I been get infection, all man don't get her. If my sister been get, we all for don't get her. You know? And so for me, that experience where I go through, where my sister then go through, my cousin die, not to the same bundle them put we. Now we them for spool. Now in them go put her. Now village them put the all. And then can believe say if you they bleed, you get so widable. So I was separated from my sisters. Because then believe say me get so widable. Then separate me. Now me grab there, I go sit down back with my sisters then. And if anybody they argue say bleeding no day, when then cut anybody in blood they come out. In body, blood they come out. And again, we all not get the same makeup. Somebody can dey you they cut, blood not they come out better. Somebody the way you cut her, you they see say it they bleed profusely. No matter what you do for try for stop her, they bleed not they stop. So me and my sisters them, the one say we unlucky, me cousin them, and the one they were I don't witness, me paddy them. It just happens say, boku of them they look at like say, if you talk, you they expose the tradition and culture. But we choose for talk and for save the lives of others. And for the one day way they afraid for come out in public, get the courage for let them self begin share their experience. And we don't get that. So most of the time, when I begin the campaign, I get home and they read even within potluck or way they say, it just one. But now, engagements, then go the training, then they share their experience and then self don't become activists then now.
What is so important about woman in clitoris where you don't spend most part of years, the advocates say that clitoris for left per woman, nobody know for cut and come out. Waiting, let we try for put into practical aspects.
In the first place, I want to let everybody understand, say God no make mistake for create woman and give and clitoris. And whatever thing God create and put per mortal man, he get work. The clitoris get two functions. One, for your sexual pleasure. Two, for help you during child delivery. Where you dey go born? And even the TBA then they tell you where woman they get clitoris. It easier for delivery than where the one way no get.
What's the difference?
Because in first place, the clitoris they produce that fluid where they make the road slippery for make the aid come more easily. Unlike where the woman no get the clitoris, you dry. When the aid they come, it they find in place for come the vagina. It don't tight, the road don't tight. So the aid they cherry you. Or if na hospital they add. Most times cesarean operations them. Now that thing they cause that because the road small and they not want you suffocate the pikin, them do cesarean operation. And most women they know they hold them for speaking them because they don't know how for do and safe the road tight, then you suffocate the pikin. Now village them go beat you, then go ask you for call name, now that make. But no, now the road tight. The clitoris they help for open up. It produce fluid. It make the place slippery. Easy. In sex, it they do the same thing. In delivery, it they do the same thing. And so, like how God gave the eye for see.
Most important role where the clitoris they play in sex.
You know, if you get the clitoris, when they play with her, it they arouse you. It's easy. When you not get the clitoris, I can always say now like when old vehicle, you put the key for start, you go fet. You know you go fet. But where na new vehicle, as you put it start, or So the clitoris na the engine for help woman. When dem touch am, you wey dem cut, wey hand pass you dey feel pain because the scar. And most time, if the man dey rub dey too much, e dey peel. We dey shame for the talk dem here, but when you dey pan training, the man dem dey answer. Where you too dry, the man self in penis dey peel wey dey penetrate you. The penis dey peel. Then they accept this. But I still they look at the hypocrisy pa we no more as mortal man.
So woman we get clitoris and the one we not get clitoris. The one we not get na pain they feel during the time where the man they try for play with him, whilst the one we get the clitoris, they get more pleasure.
Of course, yes. And one of the things where I can always advise law we do, you dey buy then sexual arousal things the way they sell, so then go rob them. Because if you pass empty and you find out say most man where then they get sex with caught women, now them pit then they use. And pit's bad. So then take Vaseline. They don't even know why you dry. They don't know. So this not things the way I can say you can be educated but illiterate on this side. Yeah. Then they take Vaseline. And not all that they make them for. God don't make her naturally for let the clitoris give you the fluid where they make the place slippery for let you get smooth entering. You can't take tradition for can put difficulty, begin the pit now for what purpose. And where you pit you rub infection. I like you rub your mouth, you pit get infection. So I can always tell man and say, please, if una get una way for them, use what you call KY gel. Or you get the other sex waiting say for you they buy and rub. But would they pretend? But we finger pass suicide and don't cut yonder. And the man need for make you can forget if he'll say you not get nothing for all day.
But some say they grow with time.
I not think say it they grow with time. I don't know how possible. People then. No, it's not possible. Waiting me know people then we get proud flesh. Like where them boy you is. You see proud flesh how the flesh came in. Now so you can get keloid. But for say the clitoris where they pull like go, no.
But that
keloid it's either they're not being pulled at all. Because we think it happen. Take for instance my own sister, because he get heart complaint. When then they put and then left her first. Then the one for come complete after 3 days. Now me, even though I deal with me pen, I tell them say anybody with church again, I deal with matter pencil. But after 3 days, if they not put you fine, then they say you swallow the clitoris. Then they come back for puller. But no, now because either the sewing self the afraid or you don't check, then go put you on the ram. So the whole thing here now about how people enjoy the look, but dryness of the vagina now because the clitoris is not there. Now the clitoris they help you for.
So it's not possible let go again. When they don't cut everything.
No, except if you go for do operation. Like me, when I begin the campaign, then been call me for go do the operation.
And they fix them back?
Yes, because the wood they inside you. So when they go open you, now in then they draw. But I tell them, say, I can be just the one fortunate person. And I want for talk for these so many women where they don't disadvantage, where they don't incapacitate during sex. So how I go make them do me operation, then the other one there. Because when they begin for do one at France, so then be one go. Later they can do one at Senegal, but I refuse for do one. Because I want for talk, and the one the way I dey talk to, na like a witty I go through. Then no go able get the money for go pay for do that one day.
Then the two arguments there. The one them, the woman that we get clitoris, always they argue say, then they enjoy sex, they able for keep a man. The one themselves will not get the clitoris, they argue say. And the same thing with the one that will get the clitoris, they enjoy in terms of sex.
I don't tell you this. we get home and they wait until we this when them in the no more with it. So, but when we get them into workshops, then come out plainly and say, will not be no, but will they go through this ABC? And then don't join as campaigners. We they interview them, we make a documentary. We use that documentary during the 16 days of activism. You know, we as women, we are people the way they live in pretense. Yeah? You get seen where they monitor you, they pretend say all is okay. And until you begin for accept, say this thing they affects me, now one way for solve them. Plenty way go tell you, say me I go. They not pull all in clitoris. If them pull all you clitoris, you know say when Anne pass the. In fact, apart from the Anne, when the man don't penetrate good, because for you will get sex, the man for penetrate too. When you don't penetrate, for enter you. Now they begin feel the pain.
So they not enjoy sex at all.
When you they crisp and tap there, you they wound the person. When you use them enhancements, then they for let the veins they at least relax, they enter you. Then that one they different. But if you left yourself so how you they? No. So a lot. There was a time ago na SLBC. These arguments don't they na do before they enter. On me way coming, one pan the woman called. Hey, we just been they talk about me. Wait till I go through and I can lay down no more for let me man no left me. And that's the problem. A lot of women now for they able keep them boyfriend and keep their man then. They know they get the discussion. But if you begin get a discussion with your man, even in sex, they take them. You go no say where you do this way, I they feel them. Where you go this way, it better. Lord, we use this and Lord, we do that. Communicates for let the person understand how you they feel under day. Because now you make you woman.
Woman will get clitoris and you are not get clitoris. Who's one they get orgasm more?
Of course, Khadija, and they are not say you just ask. Now the one we get clitoris. Now the one we get clitoris. Because already the clitoris now them fix and God fix them for help you and sex. Fix and they. And I make, if the Muslim then follow the answer we Prophet Muhammad give to the woman we been the do it tell and say that thing they bring radiance to the woman in face and they make the man self they smile. That means to say where you woman get the clitoris, when I get sex. That us day, wallahi, where you don't enjoy na net na morning, anything you ask you to get her. Anything you ask. It's very much clear.
Also,
And this now thinks the way when una get workshop, participants then they talk.
but then some other religious people and believe say like religious rights now sooner for initiates you.
Again, no religion not talk about sooner in terms of initiating women for pool girl picking or woman then clitoris. No religion not talk. When they talk about sooner, now waiting the prophet do and say. And we all know Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he married Pekin when a 6-year-old Aisha. No sign at the Quran or the Hadith not tell we say when he married them, he make them go pull in clitoris. So Prophet not do. He married woman way big for him. He married woman way able born. No sign not then at the Quran or the Hadith we say then go make them go pull them clitoris. No. And yet, even though he married Pekin, Islam be allow him. When the world don't see the danger for give Pekin to marry in terms of for take care of the home, in terms of for born, then don't ban child married, even though the prophet do. So if anybody want go link for say because and the Quran prophets do now when I in a sooner, but then don't see the repercussion, the after effect of child marriage. Almost all the countries don't ban, including Sierra Leone. And I make who first lady the champion. That one day na something where the prophets do. So if anybody want for argue, let it begin there by and tell we say because prophets do myself I go do am. If the law not the hold you.
It get religious aspects, it get political aspects, it get the financial aspects. You cut across one of the aspects then, you na politician. And you na strong voice for campaign say every woman for the within clitoris. So we they not for cut time. You don't get so many battle with so with them for this one. It dey affect you in your political aspect.
In fact, I think now this campaign make me well known for me politics.
You come off
Because
from, you come off from a background, a tribe we believe so much in the Bondo society. Na put loco you come out. You na put loco, politician na put loco. And now one of the say that the way you look at the stats,
Like I tell you,
when them believe in
I born na two districts. I born na two districts. And all the two districts then strongly believe in this. But now there they go. When you want begin change, you they begin and within your family. I come out from a family where we get so with it. But now there I begin. So everybody within my family knows say this, if I stop am. Would they get an engagement? Are they ask questions? You they ask me. Now there I begin before I join politics. And I join politics for this reason where you ask. In 2015, a documentary the way they make for compare FGM na Salon and Ethiopia. Then call and raise us age. In that documentary, they interviewed two prominent women when I'm a role model there. One teach me, the other one na me senior. I select them, as I they say. And nobody no say they interview them in that documentary until after we then don't complete them, we then send them to me, I see them, now I challenge myself say, are they go into politics? Because this is not true. This should not be. Now that way they use for silence people, you not talk about FGM. And the first person where I say I'm a role model, I make a freedom, I write, I say, if me na be man, I go marry you. Because I like him for him boldness. Aja our Bangura. Zainab. In that documentary, it say no politician no get got for talk about FGM because you know go win votes.
That's good on it.
I watch the documentary. Now I say, are they going to politics? And I first I can't engage. I say, are they going to politics because of this for change this belief? You say, I say yes. Because you don't know me now, say me a strong advocate against FGM. And then the other person, na Miss Kamara, who been in a school now, so they call her, but na Aisha Joshua. And say, that Sunday night, I've been the head of Slango. It say, FGM not to issue na salon. It say, and out of 250 NGOs, now only 2 NGOs the way they deal with FGM directly. And in the first person where we been take for like go do training for me, but like you say, the fear. So instead for me to say they can't go into politics. They say, I say yes, ma. That's so I started. Then I engaged 2 men, religious men within Longside. And one of them na permanent, late permanent. Now I say me picking. You say you deal with people and you know how for address this. Go, you get me support. So I start for talk to the Sowede. I said they can't go for politics. And now they campaign for me. So when I declare the mandate where we contest, then they take the Sowede and then bring them a party office and say, if you give this woman symbol, he not go win because they talk against Bondo. When they say law will come for interview, now I come with 18 full of Poda people from all over the constituency. So they not say it was not true. I changed that pattern of saying if you talk about FGM, you know they win. Because at that time, that constituency, any side you pass, you ask who you want, then go tell you say na nene. One of the things where people don't know is if you see a get mind for talk about this, he go able for talk about the things the way then they do we will not they go well. Rights na society. And so na so. So when I get politics, I they set up teams. So we then get their own, man then get their own, the youth then get their own, then they campaign for me. One of the things where politicians then for do, because when you they campaign, you know they can't talk, say they can't protect society. You they promise the people and forgive them good road. You give them clean drinking water, you give them lights, you give them good hospital, you give them this. If you fulfill them, you'll be voted for. If you not fulfill them, the people then they change you. So for make you use culture because you still want for maintain power, you're not a progressive leader.
Inside 2019, Sierra Leone criminalize the acts, the Bondo Act, but still, people when they put Bondo and they go through initiation.
I don't know which document we say so. I listen to the current gender advisor to president. No, we not get no act to criminalize FGM because we've been at this country after they carry the act where then they talk about age of consent. The minister write and do an interview for talk say they don't criminalize them. We say parliament pull a release for say they not criminalize them. So we get for be honest to be safe. Parliament said then they pass law. Yeah? If parliament don't say they not pass that law, what you go say? But one of the things that we may know, I don't ever follow on this age of consent discussion because excuse politician in defense.
What do you mean an excuse?
The excuse here is then they make them for delay the procedure. Not to like the one for stopper. And we need for go beyond that. Because we can't see is sign a convention we talk about ending FGM. Then one. Two, we ratify the Maputo Protocol na the House of Parliament in 2015. We talk about ending FGM for women and girls. And not just say girls. But because politicians they want for fair excuse, they say for girls. But it go surprise you again, say now then one and they will say now for girl picking, you go meet Paramount Chief, you go tell you say they not they put picking, but go inside the Bondo bush there. Now picking there you they meet there. So we need for make sure say we get clear law if na law we want use. Or we use the existing laws where we they use them for bring people then to law, to book. We get the Offenses Against Persons Act of 1861, where say wounding with intent like crime. If you wound the person, then go report you na police. The police then they look, then see the wound, then they give medical paper.
According to Reuters, they say in 2019, FGM they be criminalized in Sierra Leone. But still, the practice there.
No,
politician
I still they say no. Because Khadija, you there. Left what you read. Now talk about
they talk about the documents where
now let's talk about the reality. And I think say another one day the ministry self they
but
still
the politician now they sponsor Bondo Day.
Me for one, I know they attend Bondo, I know they give more. They know me for that. If I they talk about her, I they go put money for go court speaking. The bloodless rights. Now that one day we they promote. So if you want to spend your money, can't talk the bloodless, right?
We can't talk about the bloodless.
But this one, are still the talker. We get for be very clear. Parliament, we get for be clear to the ministry. I don't tell you. The minister, just after Parliament, she was so excited for do the interview.
Well, you be done there at that ministry day.
Oh, yes, I've been done there.
What you do?
And I think say a lot of Sierra Leoneans then go talk and say me don't be the minister, we're not afraid safe on this FGM issue. Because I strongly believe in them, another work there they do, another one they bring me into politics.
What's not the
Now me push for make we begin engage ministers.
Well, everybody see the confrontation where you been get with your colleague minister.
It is normal. Somebody get your own belief, you get your own belief. But I want to tell you this. Even me colleague ministers them, I they tell you say they not believe in FGM because anything me what believe in that now I don't join so at the campaign anything where you believe in you they make sure say you participate in them. But when you do it for politics sake, That's where you get the problem. And Sierra Leone politicians, most of them, now politics, then they play around the lives of women. Because when you go look at the bondo, the way then they pay for them, picking they're not ready. If you really believe in something, bring your children. Most of them then picking and they out of this country. Then they land book. But then they use the high ignorance rates, not to illiteracy, ignorance rates. Say the people and still value this, then take we go for go do zero tolerance in a Kailau. This way they say they don't pass on a parliament. A parliamentarian call for say parliament not pass and they not ban and they not for do zero tolerance day. You can imagine that. Then call the police. An MP shocked and a lawyer. You already know, Honorable Gevau. You already know, say, when I not pass the Child Rights Act, but the Maputo Protocol was ratified by the Sierra Leone Parliament. And we don't they work with the communities in Akaila. We don't they do trainings. People and don't they understand with the difference between FGM and Bondo. And that's we want for they understand. So we don't go do all the preparation for the zero tolerance. The man then ignites the soul.
Maybe
Honorable gave out.
what did the honorable be they say? It still remain legal as far as you take out the cutting aspect.
Now, waiting honorable say was not like that. This now we culture. This now we tradition. We not pass law yet for stopper. So, we are not for tolerate anybody for doing. He spoke to the police. You know, Hashem. Because from Sierra Leone, we get representatives them from we House of Parliament, now the ECOWAS Parliament, now the South African Parliament, now the EU Parliament. And the documents, the Maputo Protocol, is an African document where President Ahmed Kaba now sign them on behalf of the country. President Anesco Omar now ratify them. So we expect President Julius Maada Bio for make sure say they implement the Maputo Protocol. We don't sign so many documents them. You know they pick now this I want do and no one do this. You before don't begin do and from the word go. But you kaya you they pick I want do this and no one do this. So it becomes a problem. But again, how many pandem they bring them picking them? For let them put them through FGM practice. They know they come.
You don't face so many challenges through this your advocacy. It's in the way we served and the Ministry of Gender and Social Welfare. A lot happened with your colleague minister on all be served even get for go before president. At some point, a relieve on a duty them for this same fact.
Yes, and that don't show you when people then can say, as far I am very much convinced, say FGM need for stop. Position, power, no they change me. Because I strongly believe say he wrong.
You know they lost
I no
witness.
witness. No. In fact, me na one person where I go na community during my campaign, anytime where the campaign, I go tell you say, when I don't hear me name, when I not sabi me na nene, we say them for stop FGM. I can't for talk politics today with una. Honesty they pay. And people respect me because of that. People they know say I get boundaries. People they know say I get principle where they know the course. And this now one of them. They know me for that. And I tell you, I can just make even our political forum, I bring the discussion. We discuss, we get frank discussions. Most politicians now out of fear. Not all like I say, them believe in the procedure and the practice. But fear for waiting.
Salon get the highest rates of FGM in West Africa right now. And you don't get into this advocacy for a long time. There's this video I stumbled on last week with the vex pandisum with it. And also today you begin facts with them so we there. And then so we there safe. Like the livelihood than they because then they pay them for football.
You know, now we get this first as a country. We get a lot of things the way we need for correct, for move forward. If we really sincere when we talk about human rights, respect for women, protecting women. I don't work in so many countries where when they practice FGM. Na salon I see government they register. So where they call them so we council. Salon. Na salon, no more they talk about age of consent. All other countries, they talk about elimination, abandonment. And salon, we already don't give them the option for where they can misunderstand, say now the bondo 1 point. We don't give them the option. We don't show them, say, this not the bondo. This not the harmful aspect. And all throughout the documents, the way we sign as a country, they're not mention about bondo. They mention about harmful practice, FGM. We're not in with the fight against. So for me, for face challenges, I always they say, the woman na America, Elizabeth something, we begin say, if a campaign woman then begin votes. You get other woman the way they look and like I say, she's too much. Why want let woman then vote? See they, now then all the benefits. So once you start something or once you work on something where majority feel say it good, you will sacrifice, will get people the way they attack you. But at the end of the day, you they get a lot more way they admire your courage and come on board for believe in the truth. The truth nine they always last. I've been begin, although people don't begin ahead of me, but when me come into the campaign as a young woman, and you look now waiting to happen, we get a lot of campaigners all over the country. So not electoral day where you dey afraid for talk about and there was a time then say where you call person na you studio na problem. We don't they do and now we they go na studio. Of course on Zero Tolerance Day, we they celebrate, we bring forward practitioners them, we don't make public declaration, forget testimonies. We get paramount chief then day. We get religious leaders. Then we see a press release from Sowe Council. They target me and the current Minister of Civic Education. So I just make them clear, let everybody understand, say, we not do nothing way illegal.
Why never target?
Oh, well, because then things say, like you say, their livelihood, but for cut somebody in body, you know, they make livelihood out of them. And I can always ask this.
But
say
like professional, they don't
no, Khadija, please, not even say that. This we say, you know, they use tradition for make money. Not to bondo no more na tradition at this country. No other tradition, not the way then they use for money like a bondo. Now that make bondo don't lost value so. Because all the time where people then come for talk about her, now the money business then they focus. You know they ever meet any man when our German they tell you say, they make money from OJ. You know they meet power man, they make money from power. You know they meet wounded, you know. So let me stop that discussion of money making. Because that one they don't reduce the woman them. When make politician then they use them. Now the only society this as say, politician then they gather then they ask them for go pick leader. They're not do until the other man's society. Everybody when a member of that man's society, you they go inside your bush, una fen una leader. Not a person they show una leader. So because they not say, woman then they put a money, now then they push her money. This not a thing where then they pay you monthly. Like I say where you do work now, yeah, you get staff there, they put them every month. So it is not about money. Culture is about your identity. You know, it's about the sense of belonging. If you change into money making, anything we can with money, they lost value. Because the one the way we get money, now then they misuse una. Now that makes so then they misuse this over there. So For say na they then they make money, ask the so way you dey hear, ask one. No, me na trader. Me I dey do agriculture. Na they make money. Because wetin dem get from the society, na thing wey dem dey share among them, company among man dem.
According to a survey where UNICEF do, then they say the rate at which FGM they happen at Salone, Gambia, Burkina Faso, Mauritania, about 94%, 79%, 74%, and 72% respectively. Then we go na country like Ghana, Niger, and Togo, now 6%.
Well, now listen. I think Sierra Leone, even without a law, we don't do so much. We don't do so well. Now I can tell government say, then can use the gains the way we don't do. Even in terms of reporting. There was a time Sierra Leone gets 98.2%. Now, when you look at the survey, it don't go to 86, even without a law. And to me, I think if only we use the existing laws then, let we left parliament about law. We use the existing laws then. We they can down past countries that we get specific law on FGM. Take for instance, we just say, okay, we they use the law on HIV and AIDS Prevention Act. Because it's very much clear, say, anybody where they use any method where get the possibility of transferring HIV and AIDS don't commit a crime. And how you they transfer HIV and AIDS? Through blood, through piercing of the body.
It's so where they not can sterilize the instruments.
Khadija, even if you sterilize, let me take and say then sterilize them. You come up from this person, you get the blood, you can't hold this person. You know, you they transfer.
They not wear gloves.
And again, I think I can always tell people the way then they say, well, let them give them nerve way come up from the hospital. So what's the tradition again? So you don't see why we already don't know say it danger. Now I make you they talk about gloves. Now I make you they talk about sterilizing a knife. Why do you have to use it? It don't already show say it's dangerous. Now I make other people and they tell you so. Well, let them make the doctor then do it. Why do you have to bring a doctor? What's in the society again?
The UNICEF survey what I talk about just now say the Christian Creole are the only people in a salon where not they put them picking them bundle. Why is that?
That was then. Things are changing. A lot of families they now know they put. So ways then they will know they put them picking them. We have those testimonies. We are recording.
So
them.
why the Creole they don't believe in bundle?
You know, say from the term from origin, then take and say Creole they know they go because they're not a part of them traditional things then they. But again, you get Muslim Creole they will go. Yeah, but the thing here is Creole then just come on from England, they don't then come. You find out say even who chiefs them, parliament chiefs them, where educates from that, then 10 and they then come. Even though now they're not custodians of culture or tradition, they not put them picking too because they know the dangers. And the Creole they know what it mean. So we serve as country people them, we they imitate the good things them. And one of our no pull the click to this. No puller. So the survey, when you look at some, not a recent survey. If you wait for see the recent survey, then you go see how we stand as a country. But wait till they tell you, we don't get a lot of people, women, we don't go through bloodless fights. So the numbers of born perfects are increasing. We don't launch that campaign, born perfect.
But
yeah,
people that will believe in the bundle, they say they put them picking them for both through bundle, for go prepare them for marriage. This married when they prepare them for another bundle society. If they help them woman therefore keep the marriage.
Now, if you go take you picking, you get for go through court. The focus will be on the healing of the wound. What you the trainer? And now they take 2 weeks. So you see, say they don't turn about the whole cultural thing where they talk about. We they look at, as I say, born perfect women. Huh? 18 and above. Now you they go through Bondo. And when you go through Bondo, first we they go through procedure for proof to the country say, indeed you they transfer infection. One of the procedure we involve in waiting we they do, we they bring medical people for test and screen all the young girls the way one go through Bondo culture. In the process, the first alternative right so we do, 3 young girls we are positive HIV, 2 so ways we are positive. If not been caught, then caught them. The spread and HIV it increase among women. Survey don't show that. So one way for reduce and cut them, take a step in this.
The bloodless Bondo.
Oh yes.
What you talk about?
You
How will they happen?
Now the
Then they go
procedure
in the
they
bush.
of course.
Then they put them in a secret place
Oh yes.
where man no for go inside.
Oh yes.
And they still rub the chalk pan
The
there.
same thing they do. All in fact, what thing we do pan the bloodless Bondo. Now for make sure we bring back all the olden things we good within the Bondo culture. We then don't forget.
What you go say to a critic when they say none they contradicting self? If you dey fight for abolish Bondo,
No. I don't ever tell person say they fight for abolish Bondo. I say let them pull the courts come off from Bondo culture. And let we come back and look at Bondo and bring all the good things them. Today, you they see when them pull picking pan Bondo. They be very respectful. But now, meet up you say we safe now. Because all waiting the day na you aid na the pain. Na in day na you aid. So waiting we they do, the reason for Bondo, 9 people and don't forget about, for bring women together, leadership training. It's very much clear, even in Madam Yoko for leadership. Would they use and so again? No. So you find out, see, this expenditure where people can say can do conferences on women in leadership. Until you go to the rural woman for they understand that. And also you go able to get them, Bondo Bush.
Then what's your thoughts on this argument we say? Woman we go Bondo, we not get the clitoris again. They know the pamboku man business. The one the way no go we get the clitoris, they urge for man. It's too huge. And then kinde pamboku man business.
Now the same thing. It's a myth. It's not a fact. Now myth. I can always tell people where would they pan training, because would they bring live experience and then they share their experience. When you get sex with this man, you're not satisfied. They think say you're not sabi. So you try another man. In the process, for let you get satisfaction. In that process, you don't add 1, 2. When you get clitoris, I don't tell you my own host. Everybody around me, we don't go. FGM don't tap with me. But I not say that. No. 18, 25, don't bring your boyfriend. Now this. I know one day you read the boyfriend, this you picking, look at more, I don't go catch and so, you don't go keep so. No.
The clitoris thing.
All of them.
The clitoris can scratch them.
In fact, when we can go training, we all they go. They know who that cuts or who that no cuts. So when we they them bring down there, they ask, where can I see anybody they scratch? Then say no. Una know who that no cuts? Then say no. So except if then they give like experiences, then you see one way don't get 4, 5 picking grab say, me I no go, but so now a myth, now that kind of thing that then they do for convince women, for convince girls, and where you not go, you they smell. Hygiene, if you not teach you picking out for cleaning safe. Woman for know how for cleaning safe properly, so you not go smell. You vulva, you forever cleaner. So let people not go put and say now because you get clitoris make you the scratch. But when you get infection as a woman, they scratch. Now infection they make you scratch. But normally, any part of the woman body they scratch. Just like man, I can tell people and during training, I say, they know waiting bad way they scratch. You dey work on a street, eh? The eye they scratch, you can make so. You go. But where inside scratch, how you dey scratch it? So every part of your body they scratch, not to clitoris no more. But clitoris, the way how then they talk and like I say, when it's how you pass it, no, that is not true. We don't know so many women there. The lie where they can get safe where they no cut and pass it, they use them. Not so true. Not so true at all.
Some can say it.
Not so true. That's not true. I can say, like drinking advice, if you get strong smell, you can use them even for your armpit, for rub na your side, not for clitoris. Any woman who gets strong smell, your armpit get her, use them. It's advisable. Put on a water, you wash with them. Now for help you for you clean. But for let people and they begin they make them, like I say, the one that will get clitoris, they go just see man, they grip them. Yeah, then they make a lay me they go because but most times now then go cajole them with dresses. The one that will get clitoris not the dress. Where you learn your book, you get your work, you wear anything you wear. If you want you make banana candy clothes. Now what you wear, now you feel for wear. But for make them just cajole picking and say then they buy a box for you. If you picking them at school, you not go buy a box for them.
Another school of thoughts, they say the woman that wear clitoris, one man not able to satisfy them sexually.
It's the same question where you they cancel. Now the same question where you they ask. But how? I don't tell you now. I talk about myself. I talk about the one that I get. I talk about, But if you don't satisfy with sex, how you they go jump back? How? I don't ever get complaint from the boyfriend who me young picking. One day, it will kinda host. Now then they, if you know and come out me picking they na host. They go tell and say no. So some thinking the people and just they make lady thing look like. But not to the true. They know. They not say not to true. And I believe say most of the one the way they talk, then get girl picking them. Then say they no good, but they know they behave that way they. But you they talk for convince the other one they no more for say you for make you picking go. I tell you anything where you strongly believe. You they want time for you picking, for let it be part of her. But if you don't want time for you picking, for let it be part of her, then you not strongly believe in them. You just they do them because of politics na salon.
Is it a pity for the woman that will not get this clitoris again, where not the same based on all what you explain?
We can sit down to we say. Second, just simple example. Yesterday we get a forum, na school forum. Me I can just go begin the discussion I left. You they see so many way they come. Now me PV, so then they shame for talk out and they feel for ask what you think say we they do. And in different forum, once you put the discussion.
So what do you have to do for enjoy sex in sex?
Like I can tell you, say, then they sell them sex enhancements na pharmacy. Go buy. But most of the advice, KY gel, na easy forget. So sometimes I can put on my bag, what meet up on my pool give you. Yeah, this go user. I can keep her. I dey buy like I can't sew at all. I buy 2, 3, I put her. Where I reach per workshop, where I go don't talk. You go meet me talk. I say all this. Where you go now? So
user.
I go like give another example first before. I go Kono. I go do training with religious leaders. Religious leaders now the people the way they suffer up on this whole process. Because especially Christians, pastors, then they expect say now one woman you for married. And you can't marry woman way don't go to. You they get problem. You don't know how to resolve her. So we go get this engagement. The Muslim Then they twist their face because they no want discuss. When we go lunch, now in one pan come meeting, say this way talk all and they go to her. How I go get this thing what you say?
The KY gel.
Now I say, wait for me. I take me motor car, I go look at the pharmacy, then I come. Fortunately, I got 5. Now I buy. I come, Agia. Go tell in company, Agia. I then at me hotel at about 11. Now my phone ring. This now no number, no. But I can pick phone, whether I know your number. Hello? I say, Mommy, the thing work. Mommy, the thing work. I say, waiting. That thing just not and that. Not okay. I say, we not try the way done now. The next day we go the training again. It can now and bravely explain waiting happen. So one way for solve this na communication. If the woman they understand the problem where they get, how they get them, then una go able find solution together. But if he still they deny, they take and say na culture, it is difficult for resolve them. We go just live in false pretense for maintain woman there.
So Nene, by way of ending this conversation, because a lot of people will suffer in silence, they don't know say the KY gel go help them problem. Just educate them on how to use this KY gel. If you know my would lost clitoris do.
Well, not to just KY gel, then can get different one them. But me as I say, na in common.
Yes.
It just say simple. Where you press them in one small where it a fiber like the fluid where the clitoris they produce. When you rub them, na the vagina in the mouth in opening. It they make am slippery. Or you give the man in rub and pine penis. It make am slippery. Now for let you able enter because the pen they begin for let them penetrate inside you.
So they don't get
For let they able penetrate.
They don't get wet at all.
They sleep with it. You don't not sitting. So when you go until when you young, you they say, me I they get, but as they go, they say they dry. It dry. So but that one day they help you. Just rub and small. It warm where you rub them. It not a warm way they make, but the fiber it just fiber the fluid, the natural fluid. You rub and they and then you allow now the man penetrates. Down there, the pain not the day where they enter you. You know, but if not so that one day, you go get pain. And you know one for talk say you they get pain. And the man where you see dry, he go pit. Do ya let them man then left that pit there for put and pa woman in vagina because they get infection. Now in the neck woman then they scratch, left for pit, put the left for rub Vaseline, go look for KY gel. It cheap and it then has so many of them pharmacies then at this country. They help with.
Aside the pain, we don't use the KY gel. The man don't go inside smoothly. They get orgasm.
Now
the woman they gets the orgasm.
Now tell you, sometimes and most times again, you know, when the man press by you, he push too hard, you feel. So because again, for remove the clitoris, you get so much damage per woman. So much damage. Now one medical man, when we get the workshop, now he say this waist bone pain where woman then get now for me under. So we need for check we safe.
All right.
So we need for no say culture not to for kill. Culture na sense of belonging. And if the sense of belonging turn to pain, you not for continue for practice. Because now you make culture, not to culture make you.
All right. Me and Nene they enjoy the conversation, but producer they say time is up. So need for end the conversation Naya. Thank you for coming. It's been really, really wonderful and also eye-opening. I believe say all of the things that we don't reveal today about we get clitoris and the one we not get clitoris, how then they enjoy sex and the pleasure, they're all different. A lot of people don't learn today. And this is how they do now one-on-one, not to all tell no more talk about politics, national issues. Sometimes if I don't educate the public. When now they end this conversation many times to we'll get to Nene Ture, a strong advocate. We believe say the bondo for day, but they not for cut the clitoris comot. Wait for and the sexual parts that really make woman they enjoy sex. Now they end this edition. Many thanks for joining with this net and have a lovely night. And I hope you don't learn one or two things in this episode. Mina Khadija Bangwa, they say goodbye.